On this episode of the show, we're going to talk about not counting on your inheritance. Creating wealth, protecting families, building legacy. This is the Rich Life Lawyer Show. Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small, and this is episode 86 of the Rich Life Lawyer Show. I am your host. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. I am an estate planning attorney, and I'm excited to be here with you today. If you don't know what we do here, we help people protect their families. We help people plan for the future. We help people create generational wealth. We help people just do whatever they want with regard to estate planning, charitable gifting, charitable planning, anything across the board that you can think of, we pretty much do it. But you know, I kind of wanted to record this episode today and talk to you today about something that really a lot of estate planning attorneys, I don't think, talk to their clients about or talk to people about in general. But I think it's important. You know, what we're talking about here when we talk about estate planning a lot of times is money. You know, there's an added element that I wish everybody considered and talked about, and that is passing on traditions, morals, values, all those things. But a lot of people really just focus on the money, right? They want to think about, how are we going to get this money from this generation to this generation without paying taxes, without, you know, doing all these things, with making sure that it doesn't get blown by the younger generation. But this message is really for, you know, the older generation and for the younger generation, because it's up to the older generation to teach the younger generation what to do with this money, and it's up to the younger generation to approach this money that they may be getting with the right attitude and the right philosophy and the right mindset to make sure that it does what it really has the potential to do. And you know, we as human beings, we're really bad with found money. You know, we don't do well with things that are just given to us. That's why you see lottery winners just blowing their inheritance, their winnings. That's why, you know, there's that famous, well, it's famous to me, statistic that I think it's, you know, 85% of inheritances are blown in 18 months, right? This is of all sizes. And the reason for that is because we don't plan for that. We don't think about what we want to do with it. We don't think about the opportunities that it can create for us and our families. And we take for granted the gifts that are given to us. And so today I wanted to just talk to you about that and remind you that you know, the money that you receive from your family, it should be treated as a gift. And what I mean by that is you should really think about how you can use that to promote your family down the road. You know, I can tell you that for my kids, right, they're too young to even talk about it right now, but when we talk about, you know, family heritage, when we talk about legacy, you know, there's going to be a strong emphasis on keeping the family intact, on helping the family grow, on making choices now so that future generations are better and more prosperous, and not in a trust fund baby kind of a way, but in an endless opportunity kind of a way. You know, I would love my family to create, you know, doctors and musicians and artists and engineers and entrepreneurs and lawyers, maybe, if they want. But that really is done with planning and sacrifice at the beginning, and setting things up so that they work, the money works for you, and it does the things that you want it to do. So, you know, as I approach my life and I approach the things that I'm doing, I'm not counting on these inheritances that I may receive for anything. And in fact, I'm going to do my best to not spend any of it personally. You know, I'm going to do my best to use all of it to plan and grow and create more for my family in the future and generationally in the future. You know, if it's possible to buy a life insurance policy with it, if it's possible to invest it in such a way that it can continue to grow for generations. So yeah, it can benefit me when I want it to and when I need it to, and I can use it for the things that are important to me, but it can also then have a secondary benefit down the road. So I want you just to really think about that and internalize that. Realize that it's okay to have big dreams and goals for your family. It's okay to want to be the next Kennedy family, the next Rockefeller family, or your own iteration of that. This entire country is built on the idea that we have limitless opportunity. But so many of us now, we just fall into that rut of doing the same thing every day, over and over again, of doing the same things that everybody else is doing, of buying into the messages that are put in front of us. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to sort of rant a little bit and teach a little bit and I guess, pump you up a little bit, to encourage you a little bit, to really think about your life in a bigger way, because that's why we're here. That's what we can do. We're probably gonna have the opportunity to live a lot longer in the future, and it'd be awesome, it'd be fantastic, it'd be amazing if you would think now about how you can make your family better in the future. All right, so that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you get something out of this. If you do, leave a comment below. Email me, chris@cmslawfirm.com. Call me, 206-659-1512. I'd love to talk to you more about how you can do this for your family, about the strategies that are out there, because it's important to just understand what your options are too. You may decide you don't want to do anything. That's great. But deciding to do nothing when you don't know what's out there is a recipe for disaster. So on that note, I will say goodbye, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for your time. Bye.